So today's mobilizations, we're going to look at mainly pec and shoulder, using ball and some bands. So we're going to start off using the lacrosse ball. You could use a tennis ball. It's sometimes actually better if you use a bigger ball into the pec. So the first one we're going to do is come to the floor. So getting the ball in. You can kind of twist the ball in to take up the slack as well, if you like. Okay, then we're starting here. Okay, and then you're coming around, your hand behind the back. And then trying to add as much body weight onto it. And you can wriggle side to side as well. And then adjust the ball to different parts of the pec. So reaching forward, hand or arm, shoulder externally rotated, and then coming down and behind the back. And then you can also do it against the wall if that's more comfortable. So we'll pop around here. So let's go this side. So same process. So again, you can tack the ball in and give it a bit of a twist if you wish to take up some of the slack. And again here, reaching up and then down, reaching up and then down. Then you can bring your hand kind of behind the back and kind of wiggle around. People sometimes find this a bit more comfortable because it's a bit easier to adjust the weight. And then if we go to bands, so let's start with, it's like essentially a joint mobilization of the shoulder, working on it's aiming to increase shoulder flexion and a little bit of extension and internal rotation. So coming in here, hands behind the back. Okay, so the opposite foot comes forward, hand behind the back. So you're pushing the head of the humerus back in the socket. You'll get a bit of a stretch of the neck as well. And then again, all these mobilizations, 2 to 4 minutes. Okay, and you can bring your hand up around the back as well, using the other hand. Okay, and then we can come in to similar one where you grab a band. And again, I gotta do the other one. Obviously a bit better. So again here. So the idea here is that we're working on extension, the reach back, and the internal rotation. And again, once you're in this position, again you can get a bit of a stretch in the upper traps on that side, and then you can kind of dip down to get that hand further up the body. And again, you can adjust the height as you need as well. Now, you could do the same one by grabbing a pillar if you're at the gym. Again, placing your thumb there. So sorry, grabbing it the other way. I prefer it with the band. And again, stepping forward to the opposite leg, and again, reaching across. And again, if you lunge kind of down, you're going to get that hand further up. So it's similar to do if you were to do it with a towel. Bring that hand up the back, you're just not getting that extension off the back. You could also grab a bar, and again, you're going to get more extension, not as much external rotation. And then come out like so. And again, all these techniques you could contract the pec and relax and trying to get into that stretch forward. So as I contract, relax, I'm lunging forward. I'm contracting again for 5-10 seconds. I'm relaxing into it more. And then the last one Working on stretching out the pecs. Again, you can do it with a band. Don't necessarily need a band. You might find it a bit easier. Again, coming out across. Yeah. And again, you should feel a stretch right around here where the closer where the pecs attach. And again, you can tilt your head to get a bit of a stretch here as well, in the upper traps. And then again, you're contracting, relaxing, so you're contracting the pecs. 5-10 seconds to relax, and come into it more. And then hopefully by all of that, each one ideally you should be retesting yourself to see how it feels. Yeah. And so 2 minutes test, see how it feels, and to figure out which stretch or mobility technique works better for you. Cool. Thanks guys. Bye.